Hello, gamers! What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What is poppin'? So today, we're doing a little Hitman. I mentioned last stream that I was thinking about maybe streaming Hitman today instead of Minecraft. Which I didn't figure would be that big of a deal. Because, you know, the Minecraft streams aren't terribly popular. I like doing them, though. And I'm still gonna keep doing them. This isn't me officially stopping the Minecraft streams. Let me get that out of the way first and foremost. But I figured, hey, we got 3 days of the week that we stream, and we only have 2 games to stream, so that makes the scheduling kind of lopsided for one game or the other for every week. What if I introduced a third game? That way, you know, because once, like, Half-Life isn't going anywhere, and Minecraft isn't going anywhere at the moment. So, here's the deal going forward. We've just got a little bit to talk about before we get into the game. I won't go too terribly long here, but ooh, here comes the music swelling. Didn't put any jams on this time because the game's got its own like waiting music, unlike the other games that we're streaming. So, once Half-Life 1 is over, we're moving to Half-Life Opposing Force, you know, doing, like, Opposing Force, Blue Shift, and then Half-Life 2, which will take forever to get through. So that slot's filled on Wednesdays. On Mondays, we're going to continue to do Minecraft. We're going to kick off the week with Minecraft every week from here on out. And then Wednesdays will be our Half-Life day, where we make a little bit of progress there. I got some stuff to say about Half-Life also going forward. I'll get to that when we get into the game, though. That'll be like a topic for later. I just want to do general scheduling. And then this Hitman will close us out on Fridays, assuming it sticks. Because I want to at least beat the first game. Like, I'm not, doing this stream isn't like a commitment to do the whole series, but it got put on, the trilogy got put on Game Pass, and I know nothing about Hitman. And I was like, hey, that seems like I've seen gameplay enough to know, you know, the basic concept of, like, you know, singular, like, mission to mission, you know, stealthy assassination stuff with, like, multiple possibilities for, you know, how you get the job done. And I was like, hey, that could open up some opportunities for some goofs and gaffs, I think. I've seen other people, like, play it on stream and have a really good time with it. And it's a series I don't know much about, so maybe I'll give it a try. I played through the prologue already, like, on my own, just to get a feel for the game and make sure, like, you know, this is something that I'm gonna want to stream. I'm gonna replay it. Because there are some funny moments in there that I just want to share with you guys. And plus, it's more story important than you might think, as far as I can tell. Like, based on solely playing the prologue, it looks like the prologue leads into the first game when it comes to the story. And so it's kind of, like, necessary to do that first. You know, so for audience sake and for, like, for the sake of, like, not being super confusing, I'm gonna go ahead and play through the prologue again. And then we'll move on to playing we'll move on to playing the first game. We'll get through the prologue in this stream, no problem, because, you know, it was only, when I did it initially, it was only like 45 minutes, and for like a second run through, it shouldn't be more than half an hour. So, like, you know, we only have a little bit of the stream before we're done with that. Streams are getting longer. That's always good. So, I think I've said everything that needs to be said. Let's play the game. Here on twitch.tv/voxel64, we talk about video games a lot. Let's maybe play one, perhaps. That's what I'm thinking we do. I'm thinking revolutionary idea, playing video games on Twitch, mind you. But we're gonna play the first mission. And we're gonna see if it, yeah, nope. Play. And then there's gonna be a cutscene. Assuming it'll let me replay it with the cutscenes and everything intact. So there might be a cutscene coming up, so I'm gonna let that play out. Well, that was a short one. What a neat helicopter. This shows off nicely the look of the game, though. Ooh, I got something stuck on my mouse pad here. It's sticking my mouse. But, I'm not noticing any framiness, so, like... I'm afraid, though, because, like, it runs fine, but this is a very good-looking game. And as someone who, like, grew up on, like, really shitty, terrible, like, PC hardware... Like, I'm desperately afraid that, like, this is gonna get super framey, like, any time now. The reflections look amazing. The game looks amazing. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything about Hitman, so I don't know if this is, like, a remake, or if this is, you know, a complete retelling, or a continuation of the existing story. Like, do the older games... like, I know there are older games. Do they exist in this? Or is this, like, a new continuity? I don't know. But, from what I could tell, playing this prologue... I mean, it's labeled Hitman 1. And so, you'd assume it's a good enough starting point. And, like, the story it was telling seemed fine. As far as I could tell. I like these mountains, though. I like the look of this. Why's my hand so, like, jittery? Because, like, you'd think that's, like, a frame rate issue. It's not. It's just me being stupid. I mean, it might look a little framey on stream. I was kicking myself the other day. Like, I was really kicking myself because, oh, that light's bright.
Welcome to the HITMAN
Oh, I crossed a trigger. We're gonna do this.
Follow the lights, please.
Follow the lights. Okay. Real quick. I was kicking myself because I went to go clip something from Wednesday's Half-Life stream. This past Wednesday, and, you know, the negotiations clip that I put on Twitter, and it gets a little framey, and I was like, wow, what the hell happened there? And it turns out, bits of the stream just go a little shitty, and I know what it is. It's, like, I'm using a shitty, like, cheap range extender for, like, internet access to my PC, because I'm a little ways away from the router, and it's been, like, shitty since day one. That's not anything new. But what is new is that, like, now it's getting shittier. Like, it's getting, like, unpredictably shitty. So, I ordered a new one on Amazon. It'll be here in, like, a few days. Probably, like, the 8th or so. I don't know if that lands on a stream day or not. But rest assured, like, the framiness of streams should be heading out the door any time now. Anyway, let's see. Like, look at that. That's cool. Like, I'm impressed by, like, the smallest things. Because, like, I would consider myself something of, like, a retro gamer. And even when I'm not playing an older game, I'm playing, like, games on, like, low quality because, you know, shitty hardware. Ooh, that's bright. So, like, even something like that just flapping in the wind is enough to impress my, like, goopy little gamer brain. Anyway, let's let this cutscene happen.
Majestic, isn't it? I'm Diana. I'll take you to your quarters.
Someone likes to keep secrets.
Is that Liam Neeson?
Stock and trade. Besides, from what I hear, you have a few of your own. I'm not like you, in case you're wondering. I'm in the Handler program. Agents and handlers work in unity. You know the expression, know your enemy? Well, that part is my job.
Knowing your enemy is only half the victory.
I know. You
I think that's Liam Neeson, or at least somebody who sounds like him.
working on it. I read your case file. Impressive work. Hardly textbook, but I suppose field work never is. Tell me, what did it feel like, taking lives?
Random. Disordered.
Is that why you came here? Why you let us test you?
Maybe I'm not the only one being tested.
No, maybe it's not.
We are here.
The more I hear it, the more I doubt that it's him.
I should leave you to prepare.
Ooh, that subtitle was a little out of sync, huh?
Are you sure about this?
I am.
There are no second chances, Miss Burnwood. Not here.
I choose him.
May I inquire why? A blank slate? Antisocial? Apathetic and unresponsive? No doubt the boy shows promise, but...
Perhaps
Boy,
there's some
he's like
possibility
40.
of privacy limitation. Isn't that what a handler does, sir?
we'll see. Anyone can kill Miss Burnwood. He still remembers nothing?
If he does, he's not sharing.
We will check up on his story. The hospital in Romania. In the meantime, keep him under close watch.
Okie dokie. Is that the last of the barrage of cutscenes this game's gonna throw at us right away? Hope so.
Welcome
Nope.
to Advanced Mission Training. This operation originally took place in Sydney. The target was Calvin Ritter, infamous cat burglar, also known as the Sparrow. You will need to infiltrate the yacht, isolate and eliminate your target, and exfiltrate, all without arousing suspicion. And remember, as an ICA agent, you are the most dangerous person in any room. But blunt force will get you nowhere in this business. And a true assassin never calls attention to himself. Good luck, Initiate.
Okay, so we've changed clothes. Something we will continue to do very commonly. He's dressed like a bouncer.
Enhanced sensory perception. Use your instinct now to sense the position and movement of people around you and identify your target.
All right. That it? Yeah, okay. Now it's giving me an objective marker. I think we're good on dialogue. I don't think I'm gonna get interrupted again. Is it just me, or is there like something wrong about his face? Like that doesn't feel like that could possibly be his resting position. You know? That feels wrong somehow. What about it exactly is wrong? I could not possibly begin to tell you. But it's just not right. I don't know. Also, those sleeves are like a weird length. I don't think I've seen like sleeves that come down like below, like halfway down the forearm like that. Are they rolled? Are they cuffed? Looks like they could be. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we can do. Let's play the game instead of like obsessing over the character's like cuffs on his sleeves.
Sir, you can't go through here. Please
As
turn around.
suspected, security won't allow you on board in your current outfit. We should avoid confrontation and look for another way in.
All right. Funny thing, they give you like the prompt to crouch here, or maybe they don't, and I just kind of figured it out. But I ended up crouching here at some point, and for whatever reason, the game teaches you to crouch, does not teach you to uncrouch. And you know, one would naturally assume that crouching and uncrouching, same button. No, they are. But it wouldn't work. Like, for this whole first mission, like, I just, like, had to, like, wait for the game to uncrouch me during, like a movement prompt. You're gonna want to vault? Oh, no, it's right here. It's right here, because, like, the game crouches you.
That mechanic is in your way. Sneak up and subdue him quietly.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I like that mechanic. I like having to, like, quickly tap Q to be able to do that. Let me go ahead and put this disguise on. I don't know if I've got a time limit here. Oh, I gotta hold it? Okay. See, I needed a refresher anyway.
That's a first. Might just work though.
This looks natural. The hat helps.
Be cautious though. Some people are more observant than others.
The hat definitely helps. We need to hide this
Before you move
fellow.
on, I suggest you hide your tracks. You have a much greater chance of success if your actions go undetected. The toilet should do the trick.
See, they make you use B for this, which in relation to like the W, A, S, and D keys is in a weird spot. So it does really feel like, you know, the cumbersomeness of like pulling a body along. So that's nice. Because like I'm having to hold like B and like stretch my hand across the keyboard.
Too many times soon?
God, she keeps interrupting me because I don't remember exactly when she speaks, and I don't know when I don't know when it's gonna happen. So like I'm just talking and like doing my thing, and it's like I guess I'll stick around here for a sec. Does this mirror work? It does. That's neat. Look in the mirror. Think about what you've done. Think about a man you just knocked out on the ground. But funny thing about this game, I'll have more time to talk and say random shit like this during missions later on, like after this first one. This is not the funny thing, by the way. I'm holding that off. But This first one is very much a tutorial of just like, hey, use this thing to do this, and so the game's gonna make me do it their way. Which is an efficient way, mind you. But, save and load? Yes. Now would be a good time to save on this mission. I'm gonna miss Half-Life and, like, the quick saves, quick loads. Yeah, I'll overwrite my save file where I played this the first time. Sure.
This particular uniform should get you access through the staff entrance. Just act normal. Hold on.
Probably a hard thing for this guy. This game has a really bad habit of interrupting its own dialogue, whether it be another character interrupting or like a pop-up like this. It's not great, from what I can tell. Maybe it gets better. Maybe it gets better in the main game. Maybe it's just because of tutorial nonsense. But, anyway.
He's what we call an enforcer. He knows his crew and he'll see right through your disguise. So stay out of his line of sight. Right, now for the tricky part. Start by locating your target. Intel suggests he's around the bar area.
Curated with so
You're
much
in.
love.
Well done, Initiate.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is what Mr. Ritter's yacht looks like. I wouldn't mind seeing that house of his in Switzerland.
There's so much dialogue that happens in here.
Suppose on a boat like this, there's always something.
Alright. Game's gonna want us to step in here. Oh, no. We're not supposed to go in there yet. It's walking up to him is what we gotta do.
How's it going?
And we'll attempt to approach him. There are a couple enforcers over here. Oh, there we go. We've got an objective marker.
Mr. Ritter.
Yeah, sorry,
Unfortunately,
man.
the place is
Mechanics
crawling
through
with
here.
witnesses. I suggest you follow him. See if you can't isolate him. To be expected. Ritter's private deck is off limits for mechanics. If assimilation is the name of your game, you'll need a better disguise.
It's gonna prompt us to get a better disguise. And we're gonna wanna go over here. Right through here, yep. Yeah, I got ahead of myself because I had already played this for the thing. Throwing items. So, like, aiming and, like, using things is super weird. Because it prompts you, like, oh, you can... If you use, like, left click and right click, you can aim and throw. And it's like... I got them confused initially. Because, like, the way it was set up, it just, like, a lot of things just did not work. For whatever reason the first time through. Hopefully, like... Seems like so far this is a lot better. This way. And that we're actually able to get somewhere. So we're going to want to pick up. And left to aim. It's like, see, he's not aiming it.
What?
Boonk. No?
Weird. What?
That's okay. Do it the old-fashioned way.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Straight down.
Insurance.
Straight down, huh? Alright. So, like, if this is like a test one...
Like mechanics, the cabin crew is allowed upstairs access. I see what you're getting at. Very unorthodox. I like it.
Anyway, if this is like a test one, then like, what was it, B to drag? Yeah. Gonna do this and G. Anyway, if this is like a test thing here, then why am I like, who is signing up to be a part of these like test assessment things? Because like, I just knocked a man out there, and I knocked a different man out here, and without his clothes, just stowed him in a freezer. Like, who is like, who is signing up to be punched in the face, and then immediately followed up with like being like knocked like in the head and thrown in a freezer buck naked? Who's
Private deck.
what kind of maniac?
Ah, but according to intel, Ritter is another enforcer who picks his own cabin crew. So tread carefully.
Okay. Alright. So we're gonna want to get a little closer.
Target will spot you if you get too close. To eavesdrop on his conversation, try and
Blending in. Right over here. I like that it says try and find a way, and then immediately follows that up with a massive prompt to blend in. At like a very specific spot. Alright. And then you immediately can stop, and you don't have to. Like, wait. Do I go back to blending in? I guess. Oh, no, it's because they want you to hear this.
So good of you to fly down. Can I offer you a drink?
Oh, no, thank you. No. Not before 6. My wife is very insistent about that.
My sympathies. So, excellent timing. I just had the computer set up in my office. Shall we?
Yes, please. Lead the way.
Nice impression. If we win.
There we go.
Anyway, sounds like Ritter is about to have a private meeting with the gentleman in white. This could be useful.
Because, like, I don't know if it's meant to. Because, again, knowing nothing about this series and, like, how it functions story-wise and, like, reveal-wise, I don't know if it's meant to, but this raises a lot of questions to me.
Clearly, Ritter doesn't want to be disturbed.
And we're not even out of the
I think
tutorial
we'll
yet.
back.
Alright. We're gonna want to go over there. But no, yeah, this gets a lot more interesting once you're allowed to do it on your own.
People get what they pay for, Mr. Norfolk, and you pay for the best. Here, I'll pull the files for you.
You're gonna want to crouch.
Not my usual scene technology. Most of my clients are art collectors. So, what is it anyway? Some type of reactor?
Well, not
Oh, I can hear better like this.
reactor, Mr. Ritter.
See, I'm still learning stuff.
Almost there.
50 years ahead of its time.
What do you mean almost there? How much closer am I supposed to get? Let me save. Let me save, and then I'll attempt to get a little closer.
I don't mean to boast, but whoever makes it to market first with this reactor will become the king of the world.
Well, I'm rooting for you.
Now is your chance.
Alright.
Use your silent pistol or the client will notice.
Okay, I was just waiting on dialogue
Just
then.
on the tip of my tongue.
Let me... What an awful way to go, by the way. Like, just like in that moment of embarrassment of trying to show someone something and you've forgotten the password. And you're just sitting there guessing at this password. And like the next thing you know...
Slipped your mind.
Like, what the fuck? It prompts you to aim with the left. And then, like, use the like, right trigger to... shoot, but it just goes the fuck off. It's the other way around.
Not just a reactor.
Alright, let's wait on this dialogue again.
More of a revolution.
But no, yeah, this is a terrible way to go. Speaking of ways to go, again, a test mission. And they're allowing me to just straight up murder an actor. Alright.
Whoever makes it to market first.
Because, like, you'd think they would bother to, like, swap it out for, like, paintballs or something. Just for the sake of this. But no, you've got the option of, like, shooting him and, like, or, like, using, like, rat poison on him in, like, the...
Wait, was it a glass cutter? No. No, but something work-related.
Alright.
Your target is down. Now head calmly towards an exit.
See, again, another thing they don't tell you how to do. I'm holding a gun right now, and the guy just got shot.
Tell you I had detected
And, you know, the game tells me nothing about how to put this weapon away while I'm, like, calmly heading toward an exit here.
Simply push the button and you're in the clear.
Like, I had to, like, stop and Google it. Because I was like, I don't want to just, like, drop and leave the weapon here either, you know? And, like, they don't give you any sort of instruction on how to handle that.
Hello, sailor.
But, that's mission complete. You'll love to see it. Smooth as ever. Alright. But no, you can tell this is definitely, like, a set of games that were designed around controller input because they're pulling, like, shit like the G key out without even making use of the E key yet.
I look forward to the final test.
Like, Because, like, why would I need... Like, they let you use E to open doors. But, like, not as, like, a general use key for everything. Anyway. Cutscene.
How did you know?
I told you he had talent.
His stats are off the charts. Such skills and reflexes. They could only be the result of previous training. Power like that, with no moral restraint. He could be dangerous.
I thought that was rather the point, sir.
All agents have weak spots, Miss Burnwood. Pressure points to keep them in check. But this one,
He's just hanging out.
perhaps it would be better to just...
Give me a chance, sir. Give him a chance. I will take full responsibility.
Very well. It's your show.
You know, I'm like slightly less confident that we'll actually get to play the game proper, now that we've just finished, like,
Back, Initiate. As an ICA agent,
just a second.
every challenge you face can be overcome in multiple ways. Complete this exercise again, this time attacking it from a different angle. Vary your strategy. Improvise. We will be watching.
That means nothing, by the way. You can, it's recommended you don't, but you can just clock them off the same way you just did. With, like, minimal variation and still be fine. Alright, let's see what sort... Like, I like this challenges menu. I like, you know, the options given here. Of, like, you know, like, oh, security bypass. By, like, disguising as a security guard. Or killing him with a life raft. Like, there are options upon options here. Find the yacht crew disguise on deck 0. Not for human consumption. Kill him with rat poison. Then what was this other rat poison? Oh no, that's for finding the rat poison. I managed to pull that one off. So, I think once he, like, gets to that room, it's just, like, a loop. Like, once he gets to, like, the room with the, or, like, the office area, it just becomes a loop of, like, standing there. I might be wrong, but, like, if he makes it there before we can, like, accomplish something, then he's just gonna have to be shot. Like, that's just the way this is gonna have to go down. I'd prefer it didn't, but, you know, what can you do? Alright. Now, I don't have any dialogue to listen to. What is this? Oh, they give you weapons and shit. Sure, I'll take. I'll take a couple of these coins. They let you use these in a later mission, and they're actually really good. Alright, what am I holding in my hands right now? A bomb. Alright, let me swap that out for something not considered illegal. We'll hold the coin. Just as a start, you know? So they're not gonna let me in my current outfit. So I'm gonna have to go around the other way like I did the first time. Like, that's just the way to do this, as far as I can tell. Unless I want to attempt to, like, draw one of these security guards out. But even that doesn't seem very likely because the two of them are, like, so close together. Let's get him. Come on. Come on. There we go. Down you go. Let me take your clothes. And then I shall... Like, this guy gets off a little easy. Like, I mean, he does get, like, choked into submission. But, like, I don't know, some people are into that, you know? I don't know many people who would enjoy being shot in the face. Like, that's just not a thing I see most people going for, but... Because, like... The only way, like, I just can't wrap my head around it, because, like, the only way you don't, like, meaning, like, the guy playing the target here, the only way that you, speaking of which, he's on the move, the only way that you don't manage to, the only way you manage to get out of this unscathed is if, like, you know, the like, person being tested fails. Like, that's just about the only option. I don't want to draw any attention to myself while I'm in here. I'm just gonna keep walking. I think I want to plant an explosive in his office. Like, maybe that's the goal here for me. Let me into the kitchen, I think.
Yacht looks like. I wouldn't mind seeing that house of his in Switzerland.
All right, please let me through.
You don't waste any time, do you?
Just thought he was talking to me for a minute. It's a little too clear. And we're gonna steal your outfit because you are an easy target. Down he goes. It's almost easier taking him out from the front. Nobody saw that, right? That door doesn't stay open. Okay. Good, good. I don't know if anybody's coming in here. They didn't last time, though. So we're just gonna act like they're not gonna. Okie doke. We've got an outfit. Now we can go plant that bomb. I'm kind of speedrunning it a little bit here.
Hello there.
Just a friend. Just hanging out. But no, I'm kind of going a little fast. But that'll be fine. Anyway, like I was saying earlier, funny thing about this game is that, there's nobody in here, right? Like, at all. Where's our target? He's way off. He's hanging out. Okay. So, I'm gonna want to swap items over to the explosive. And then, is there like a way to plant this, or... How am I... Can I... What if I just drop it? Is dropping it a thing? I mean, it's a remote explosive. So, do I, like... Am I gonna drop the remote as well? Yeah, okay. Z. Yeah, no, that leaves me with just, the thing. Give me that explosive back. I think I'm gonna want to put it a little further into this corner. Maybe right here? I think that's hidden enough that I could get away with it. Alright. Now, the real thing is, do I stay in the office, or do I wait on him to come to me? Because that's what I'm thinking. Oh, right. I forgot I forgot I was crouched. He doesn't come this way, right? Like, he's going around the other way. I'm gonna keep out of his eye line. Come on, you've got stuff to do. Come on. I guess I'm a little ahead of where I was a minute ago. Let's go over here.
Buddy, making us look bad. Chew your
Blend
food,
in.
why don't you?
And then wait for him to go and do the thing. Oh, he's just coming over here, so it's gonna be a minute.
Cell phones. New one's broken too. I swear to God, Calista, I think technology hates me.
It's a sign, Calvin.
But no, what I'm thinking is we wait on him to go to his office, and we kind of just stay here.
This is the universe's way of telling you to quit.
Until he's in there,
Still can.
and then once I know for sure that he's in his office...
A superhero, Calvin. They don't exist.
Not with that attitude, they don't.
Anyway, I was trying to hear the last little bit of that dialogue because I realized I hadn't heard it before. But once he is for sure in his office, then we will blow up that bomb and leave. And that should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. Unless, like, the only way that doesn't work is if he gets in there and he, like, notices the bomb. So, like, this is gonna be a lot of waiting around, isn't it? Oh, man. Because, no, it's like scripted. He goes and he does the thing, and then he goes to his office. I can't be here that much earlier than I should be. In fact, I thought I might have been running late when I was in the office, so there's genuinely just no way that... Because, like, okay, alright, he's over here now, and then he's gonna come over here, and the guy will approach him and like offer him a drink, or he'll offer the guy a drink, and then they'll go off to the office. Right? Please? Please tell me that's the thing that's about to happen, and I'm not gonna have to keep following this guy in circles? Okay, just on the vague off chance I somehow am just, like, watching the wrong guy. Yeah, now we just wait for the other guy to walk over, right? I'm super nervous that, like, you know, for whatever reason I'm late. And I mean, like, super late. Are there, like, people in his office or something? No, there's nobody over there. Is he just gonna keep hanging out here? Just walking around in circles in a way that I couldn't possibly... Alright, we're walking away. We're gonna walk away. Wait. No, okay, I thought he was talking to the guy. Is he going? He's not going. Okay. I keep holding on to hope that it's the guy. It's the other guy. All right, let them have their conversation. Yes. This might still work. This might still work. Let me come over here and just press G to hang out.
Mr. Norfolk, I'm not sure I've seen...
Uh-oh. I need to change disguise, and I don't know of any other disguise.
This guy is something.
That's my distraction. Am I spotted? Yeah. Am I still holding the remote? Oh my god. Oh, that's my fault. That is my fault through and through. What was I doing? Yeah, load game. Let me try that again. This plan can still work. This can still absolutely work. I'm just fucking it up is all. Yes, let me play the mission. Oh, it's still loading. I thought it wanted me to select it for like a third time.
A reactor, Mr. Ritter. It's more of a revolution.
I'm all the way back here? Like pre-cutscene? That's okay.
Years ahead of its time, maybe even more,
Let's put that away.
Target is down. Now head calmly towards an exit.
And now we leave. I don't like that they're continuing just to have a casual conversation.
Simply push the button and you're in the clear.
Like they're still just casually talking post him being shot, because every time I do it I expect like a big fuss about it, you know? Oh no, the exit's back this way. You know, like every time I'm expecting them to, oh my god, the guy who was standing right in front of me has just been fucking like knocked in the head. What do I do about this, you know? But, like, it's just, like, a calm, polite conversation afterward. Alright, I'm running. Like, that's gonna draw suspicion, I think. But, whatever. We're at the end of the mission. We're right at the fucking, like, button.
Mission training complete. And may I say, elegantly done, initiate.
Note to self to save after that one.
Look forward to the final test.
So that I can actually get somewhere. Yes, we know. Can I?
How did you know?
I told you he had talent.
Nope, can't skip it. Gotta watch this again. It's a short enough cutscene, so I don't mind.
Reflexes. They could only be the result of previous training. Power like that, with no moral restraint, he could be dangerous.
I thought that was rather the point, sir.
All agents have weak spots.
Well, with that fuck up, we're probably not gonna be able to get to the main game, which is fine because we'd barely be able to start.
But this one,
Like, I want to do like closer to an hour and 20 today,
perhaps it would be better to just...
but if the prologue ends out at like an hour 10, that's where we're ending. Because I don't want to start the game and play like 5 minutes of a mission and then have that be it. You know, I don't want to just, you know, finally get started. You know, I'm going to look real stupid if the prologue ends, the main game starts, and then, you know, it just does like a quick recap of what happens in the prologue, and I didn't actually have to play this again. That'd be funny. Freeform training. You got it. Alright, bomb time, baby. Give me this. Give me a lockpick. Coin. Coin. And we're gonna try the thing again. We can just casually walk it this time. Like last time I was like trying to be fast about it. Like I do want to get it done quickly, but like I also don't want to be like standing around for a full like 4 minutes before we actually get to blow the bomb. I do need to get in there well ahead of him though. So that's gonna be a whole thing. Alright, and then... You know, I haven't tried not dragging this body away. Because, like, it's so easy just to go ahead and do it. I don't want to get, like, almost done with the mission, feeling good about it, nearly over, and then, you know, I go and I do something stupid, like somebody comes and spots the body. You know, that's the last thing I would want. Target. Target just chilling. No problem. Like, that's not all the way in. That should probably be, like, in a little further. Like, just for safety. Like, you got room. You could back it in. I don't know. It just feels unsafe.
Such an eye for detail. The colors, the fabrics, the art.
Alright. Gonna want to go right here. And... subdue him. I keep forgetting. Like I keep having this impulse like, oh no, the door's still open, you know? And then they put this like spooky, like sneaky music on, and you have to like deal with that. It's not good for the anxiety, man. I don't know. I'm thrilled to be playing something new because recently, I've been, like, upping my game and, like, getting really good at Portal. The first one. And just kind of, like, speedrunning it. I think, my PB on that is, like, 38 minutes, I think. Maybe 35. It's somewhere in that little time frame. I know that's, like, a massive... No, it's 34. It's 34 something. Because, like, the run before that was 38. There's nobody in here, right? Okay, no. Good. Let's take this here, Bomberino. And if I press Z here, does that drop it? That does, yeah. You're gonna want to pick it back up and in the corner. Yeah, baby. I heard it from all the way out here. So there's no way that being in here is a good idea, for one, while it goes off. And for two, there's no way that, like, it's not gonna be effective at that close a range. Okay, alright. Blend in.
You're the finest thief the world has ever seen. This is the universe's way of telling
Alright, now we're just hanging out. We're gonna be clear. Like, I don't... It's such a stupid mechanic. Like, I'm sure it works better outside of this. Like, I'm sure that, like, other blending in spots are actually better than this. But, like, if I were just standing right here with no prompting, then, like... You know, without, like, being under the disguise, or not the disguise, but under the, blending in parameter, like, I would be caught immediately. Like, instantly. But because I'm standing here in, like, this position, like, you'd think blending in would make, like, an animation happen, or something. Like, you know, you're, like, visibly keeping busy while other stuff is going on, you know? But, like, no, not at all, actually. Alright, where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. Okay. But, now I could finally get around to that funny thing I've been mentioning. That I haven't really been able to finish that thought on. Well, we've got this, like, couple minutes wait on him just kind of hanging out here. So, I installed the game through Game Pass with the intent to play it, and I booted it up. I know, rare, because, like, I don't know about anybody else, but, like, I install games on Game Pass that I do intend to play, but not right now. And then I never get around to them, and they just sit installed until I get the notification that, hey, this game is leaving Game Pass this month. And it's like, well, I just didn't get around to that one. Oh, well. So, like, this time I decided to strike while the iron was hot, go ahead and, like, play the game. I installed it as Hitman Trilogy is what it's labeled on the thing. And then it installs Hitman 3. And, you know, I was like, this isn't right. I wanted the first two also. And so I uninstall Hitman 3 and then go back to the page and try to install Hitman Trilogy again. Does not work. It installs Hitman 3 again. So I said, "All right, I'll look at it. I'll have like a small look just to make sure everything's working." Where'd he go? There he is. He's right beside me. Just to make sure everything is working and everything's fine. What was he about to have the conversation? No, not just yet. And I boot the game, and sure enough, it is just Hitman 3 with no other option other than playing Hitman 3. And so I close the game, and I go where any sane person would go. I go to Google, and I find a Reddit post of someone saying, "Hey, they put 3 of the Hitman games on Game Pass, and I can only play the third one."
So good of you to fly down. Can I offer you a drink?
Oh, no, thank you. No. Not before 6. My wife is very insistent.
Anyway, they're having the same conversation. But this guy was like, yeah, it's on Game Pass, and he was having the exact same problem. And someone in the comments said, hey, you have to start the first mission of Hitman 3 under the campaigns listing, and then go back to the title screen, and then you have access to all the games. Apparently, like, rebooting the game also works. That is the most ass-backwards thing I've ever heard. Let me keep an eye on him while he's, like, on his way in there. Since, like, this is an insanely helpful feature, by the way. Did you just point at something? No, no, no. It's fine, it's fine. I wouldn't worry. And detonate. Stop blending in and detonate. Okay. Oh no, it puts the remote away by default. So I should be able to just leave. Did that get him? The exit is right there. I'm almost there. I'm almost here. I don't know if they take a bomb threat more seriously. Alright. Control. He's alive?! No! It was right next to him! It was right next to... It was right there! It was just under the... You can't tell me that didn't work. You can't tell me for a moment that didn't work. No. No, 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 no. Please don't load me on the tutorial version of this mission again. Please? Please do me that solid. Because I forgot to save. That's my bad. It showed me like a saving icon in the corner multiple times throughout this attempt. I might just go for the tried and true. I might just like open fire on him. You know?